Hey, beautiful people, it's Marissa, Monique. I wanted to address this notion of the fact that some people are out here, especially women, are saying, "Oh, girl, I always pick losers. I pick losers. Every man that I pick isn't worth a darn or whatever." Honey, there are losers everywhere. I mean, just like there are bugs outside that we don't want to fly and land on us, okay? So we don't need to internalize that we are picking losers. Now, in some instances, our energy is off. We are not healing. And so men are not trash, but the men that you are choosing could be trash for you. So you need to figure out what vibe are you giving off? What energy are you giving off? Is it an energy of desperation? Is it an energy of the spirit of pick me? Is it the energy that I can be walked all over and you can do what you want and then discard me? Is it a confident energy? Is it a scorned energy? Is it negative energy? Is it positive energy? And so we can address a lot of those things just by healing and by developing our perspective and becoming introspective through knowledge. Anyway, so I think we need to be careful with this whole notion that we personally attract losers, and this can be said of men too. I'm talking about women today, but men too. You know you're thinking, oh, I only attract gold diggers. I only attract takers. I only attract this. I only attract that. I attract women that are so driven by their careers that they have no time for me. Well, a lot of this goes back to being clear about what you want. And sometimes that requires us to write down what exactly we want in a partner. Sometimes I've had to do that in the past, and then I've had to say what I want, like my standards, what I can't compromise on, what I'm inflexible about, things that are my requirements, and then things that I prefer, my preferences. And then I know that my preferences are flexible, the wants and the needs. So I encourage you to take a moment and be clear about what you want, and then actually pick people according to your standards. And that means that a lot of times you get to move on. Something also I want to say about healing and hurt is that we need to stop globalizing our personal disappointments and hurts. We do this when we make these, statements about all men are this, or all men are dogs, or all men are that, or all women are this. That's an unhealthy place. We don't need to globalize the entire group of people because we've been hurt by one or two or three people, and we have no reconciliation, no resolve, no healing, no wholeness, no closure that we can offer ourselves to come from that. And so we've decided that all is whatever it is. And then we've decided to not even dip our emotional toe in the pool anymore of dating or actually living in a way to attract love, because we are globalizing what has been done to us. And that can start from our childhood. That can start when we were younger. Our teachers, our coaches, our fathers, our mothers could have left us with a particular message, and we have decided that we are chewing it up and chewing it for life, and we are not spitting it out. We are not changing the internal narrative that they may have dropped in us. Anyway, when you globalize people, you're speaking from unhealed hurt, and an unhealed heart stops abundance and goodness and receiving dead in its tracks. So then you start wondering why things don't come to you, why love doesn't come to you, why positivity doesn't come to you, while why amazing experiences don't come to you, because your energy isn't creating them. You are not drawing that type of thing to you because you're not giving that off. You're not putting that into the atmosphere. Don't forget that as women, many men want the best woman that they can get, and they want it for the lowest investment a lot of times. So they're going to shoot their shot to all of the ladies. And it reminds me of like a long time ago when you say you were at the club. I was telling my sister this the other day, like the dating experience or just being out in the world for a woman is very much like the club, you remember that one guy? He was talking to you. He's trying to talk to you. He's trying to talk to your girlfriend. He's trying to talk to your sister. He's trying to talk to your cousin. He didn't care. He was just looking for a particular outcome that night. And he just needed a taker. He needed someone that was going to take the deal. And so we don't need to take that personally when a man is shooting his shot everywhere. We just need to say, hey, that's not the man for me. Or if he's going to come at me, then he's going to come correct. He's going to meet these standards. He's going to do this, and he's going to be able to focus his energy strictly on me. Let's see. Let me look at my notes. We get to field offers in our life, and don't forget that all offers aren't good offers. We're actually looking for the best offer for ourselves. We need to know what our needs are. We need to know what our standards are, and we need to know when to walk away as well. We get to accept a man into our life. We get to accept a man into our space. We get to accept a man into our bodies sometimes. And so we should be choosy about that. And that will take some time to see exactly who he is by asking a lot of questions and spending a proper amount of time with him, and also on the phone and through text. You get to accept him. So you get to pass, and you don't need to take it personally when it's just not the right fit for you. Let's see, let me look at my notes. I think I just want to remind all women and all men that you are one of a kind. And to be honest, out here in these streets, there is currently more quantity than there is quality. And so if you've grown and you've done your own work, you've worked on your brand, your body, your brain, and you feel like all of those things are together, then you're not just going to be able to run outside and pick just a partner out of the people that you interface with every day. It's going to take a one-of-a-kind person who is doing the work like you are doing. And also make sure that you're renewing your mind and that you're able to see new partners, new men and women with a fresh set of eyes. And that requires us to heal, like I said. It's okay to, understand that you might have been given a lot of the wrong messages, like I said, from the people in your life. And also, let's be protective of who is in our circle and who is continuing to confirm some negative messages. So we need to stop listening to broke and bitter women or men that see women or men as the opponent, as someone to be fought in a war with. It's not healthy for you. Once again, go out to the world, put on your new eyes, make sure that you're addressing any of those energy issues that are stopping you from manifesting the things and the people in your life that you want. Once again, stop globalizing your hurt. And remember that just because someone comes and propositions you, it doesn't mean that you have to take it. And it doesn't mean that you have to take it personally, like, oh, why would they dare think that? That is the wrong attitude. Remember, men are going to try. Women are going to try. And it's up to you to take the offer. And remember, all offers are not good offers. Be blessed.